What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Aiden the Canadian here, bringing you 7 Days to Die. And this is kind of a weird episode because I recorded the first episode. This series was supposed to be with Drew, and it still is, obviously. But the file corrupted. So I just kind of wanted to bring you a first episode look at the game, kind of explain what it is, finish my first quest, just because I didn't want to jump straight into a series without an introduction, and I was pretty angry that the file corrupted, but you have to live with it. So 7 Days to Die is a zombie crafting building survival game. As you can see here, I am looting lots of stuff. Just found some bullets, but doesn't really matter because I won't be playing on this world. This is just a test world to show you guys kind of what's up with this game. So yeah, I started recording with Drew. The second episode didn't corrupt, and so on and so forth. All the other episodes are good to go. It's just the first episode screwed up, and I just have to live with that. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but as you can see, this game, graphics aren't the best, but it is so fun to play with friends. Just exploring and building and crafting, finding new things, getting supply drops. It's kind of a Daisy-ish type game, more crafting, I think, involved. So if you see on the top right, I have my quest right now, which is craft a stone axe. We get plant fibers from hitting these things. You can see in the bottom right, we're collecting them. We need to gather wood as well. There's a tree over there, so we'll head over there. And if you see on the bottom left, there's my health and stamina. And this game is... one of the features in this game. Oh, that's a deadly radiation zone. Well, oops. Anyways, this game has a thing where if you die, you have a bar called wellness, and if you die, your wellness will go down. So you can see my max health and my max stamina is at 100. If the wellness goes down, it'll usually go down about 10 points, so I'll be at 90, and the next time I die at 80. But you can buy perks that will improve that, so you get raised max levels and minimum levels for your stamina and health. As you can see here, this is the crafting interface. It's kind of confusing when you first get into it. That's why I wanted to make this video, just to explain what's happening, because in the second episode I do quite a bit of crafting. But as you can see here, we can make all this stuff highlighted. But first we are going to make... Oh, what are we supposed to make? We need small stones for a stone axe. Am I friggin' weird? Probably. Who knows? So, we can't go in a radiation zone. I've never actually been in a radiation zone. But as you can see, small stones on the ground we can pick up for crafting. We can also punch big rocks, which isn't as effective at all, really. First part of the game, best bet is to just find rocks on the ground. Usually, I can actually find some. There are. And also, there are sometimes frame rate drops. I'm mixing up my words here. Frame rate drops in the game. Just for like half a second, which can be annoying. Oh, didn't mean to favorite that. I mean to craft it. So it takes the resources, put it in the crafting queue. Gives it to us. That's our first quest. As you can see, there's a house there. Our second quest is to make clothing. Clothing can keep you warm, but if you get too warm, you'll get overheated, and you'll need to get in water or just take your clothes off. That sounded better in my head. And the reason why it's called 7 Days to Die is because every 7 days at nighttime on the 7th night, there's a giant horde that attacks you. So pretty much you have 7 days to go and prepare your base, prepare your defenses, and just get your character ready for every 7 days. And I believe every day is about 25 minutes in real life time. As you can see, you can search toilets, gross stuff like that. The place is pretty run down. We can make some pants, shirts, stuff like that. We'll get into that right here. We need to make, let's see, pants, shirt, shoes, hood, and gloves. So no room in the queue. We need to wait for our pants to finish. At this point, I am not the most experienced in this game, so I don't know. But I'm hoping that eventually we can get a bigger backpack to give us more inventory space, because it can get a little full when you're out exploring, and then you need to go all the way back to your home, and it's just kind of annoying, but we'll have to see. Alright, so we did all that. Our next quest is to put on the clothes, which we already did. There are big cities in this game. There are lots of weapons, lots of things to explore, lots of things to craft. Alright, what's our next quest? And there are blueprints that you can read that'll help you unlock recipes. It's pretty much just so you have to work to find the good recipes, like you have to work to find a chainsaw recipe, then get all the parts. There are guns, chainsaws, stuff like that, normal, typical zombie stuff. Also, our quest right now is to make wooden club. And as you can see, there are a few tabs up here. There's the basics for when you're starting crafting, building, resources, ammo, weapons, tools and traps, food and cooking, medicine, clothing, and then decor and miscellaneous. So we made that club good. And now all we need to do I don't want to bore you guys too bad. It's been about 7 minutes, but we're going to make 2 arrows to finish our quest, and then a wooden bow. The series will be obviously much more interesting because I'm with Drew. I'll just kind of explain what happens in the first episode anyways, since the file was corrupted. So pretty much what happened is me and Drew spawned a little bit farther away from each other, and not too far, so we eventually met up. I found a pistol and toilet with a few rounds of ammunition, which was good. And yeah, that's all that super important stuff that happened. We found a house to bunk in for the night so the zombies wouldn't get us. Oh, another thing is zombies run at night. During the daytime they walk, at night they run. Kind of like Dying Light, except not as crazy. And just kind of DayZ format, excuse me. And alright, so we'll get into the crafting part of the game right here. I'll show you guys just kind of what's up. So let's see, what do we need to make? We need to make 3 wooden frames. Ain't that not hard at all. So it's kind of like Minecraft, kind of not. So you see there's obviously an X and Y axis. You can't place things up in the sky. So, and you can actually upgrade them. So if you hold L2 if you're playing on a console, or I don't know, the button in PC, it's probably left click or right click, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's the stuff. And the bedrolls that we can craft, they're pretty much spawn points. You can't actually sleep through the night. It's not like Minecraft, but it is useful to actually have a bedroll. You can have just a waypoint so you don't have to spawn all the way away from where you died. When you die, your stuff gets stored in a backpack that pretty much stays there forever, but the sooner you get it the better, just because you might want your stuff back. So this is kind of just a weird way to show you guys all the crafting and stuff like that. And then the last kind of part of this is we're going to build a campfire. This is probably the best base you could ever make. 10 out of 10, best defense. You'll keep really warm at night when it rains, all this. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a tutorial guy. Please do not take that seriously. So yeah, we've pretty much completed our basic tutorials, and we got a skill point for that. Ooh, wrong button. And if we go into our skill points, you can see there's a bunch of skills that we can unlock, and they all cost different things, like the survivor, you can run faster, drink more, stuff like that. So we only have 1 point, so we can't really spend much. Get more shotgun damage, so you can really kind of tailor your play style on what you want to do. As you can see, blunt weapons, do more damage, knives, stuff like that. So I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this first episode. I know it's not really a first episode. I just wanted to clear things up so you guys weren't super confused during the second episode where me and Drew are hanging. And yeah, so this is 7 Days to Die. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please remember to leave a like and comment below. Any constructive criticism is appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.